It seems fitting that my first question about your new exhibition, Masterworks, for your gallery, Jonathan, should be about why the title Masterworks and the purpose of this exhibition given the current circumstances.
It's a very good question. It was very simple, really, because we partake in a fair called Masterpiece, which is an international fair held in London every June, early July. It was cancelled this year, and I thought that it would be a good idea and have an exhibition to celebrate what we would have taken to this very important fair. And that's really what we've done.
Yes, and I was just reading through your catalogue and you have 18 artists and 18 works, if I'm correct.
Pretty much so. I think we've expanded on it a bit. There are one or two artists that we have two works. Canadian artist Ron Kingswood was the second work by Gary Stinton and by Michael Austin. Both Michael and Gary have been with me the longest of any of the artists, over 20 years. So really, if anybody's going to have two paintings, I think they deserve to.
And was there a theme or brief that each of your artists were given for this particular collection?
As a gallery exhibiting at Masterpiece, at the fair, there are over 160 dealers from all over the world. Within the fair, we are the only dealers who are representing what you might loosely call animal art. So we're very privileged to participate in that fair. You have to have very high standards. You have some of the best known dealers in the world exhibiting there. So it's a great privilege for us to participate alongside my peer group, who I have great respect for. So we are really the only paintings dealer. And actually, I must say, we've been doing it now for 8 years. And last year, we sold an enormous amount of paintings. It was quite extraordinary. So we were so looking forward to being at the fair this year. We had some wonderful paintings, wonderful artists. So if we couldn't go there, why not the gallery? And that's what we've done.
Indeed, and you have managed to get such a diverse range of works together beyond the animal-focused artworks. You also have artists such as Fiona Strickland, Ben Henrique and Rosie Sanders who focus upon botanical art.
Yes, it's really natural history that we specialise in for this particular fair. We are allowed to participate by showing what you might call natural history, anything to do with nature. I'm a country boy from Wiltshire in England, and I think really because of my background, I've always been very interested in nature, but I'm also very interested in art. They go hand in hand as far as I'm concerned. And I would say, without bragging, being full of oneself, that we have some of the world's finest animal painters being represented by my gallery. It's taken a very long time to put this group together. It's not done overnight, I can assure you. But they are all individuals. Each one has a story to tell. I would like to think that they really are of excellence in what they do. And I suppose when you discover these artists, it's very obvious to me of their qualities. And over the years, you see them develop. And that is exciting too.
And given that this theme is largely natural history, do you think these works are particularly poignant during a time where so many of us are inside?
That's a very good question. Of course, we all think about this all the time. It's a most unusual period. And I would hope, changing what you're asking me a bit, that because we're very sensitive at the moment to the environment, to our situation in this pandemic, and also what is happening in the natural world with the fires in Australia, the bushfires in Australia, and the fires in California, that we are particularly sensitive of the natural world. And so we should be. I would hope that people, they are. I would say generally they are aware of their natural environment. At least our clients are, because they're drawn to what we do.
Now I must ask, as my last and final question, is there anything you'd like your clients or your audience to take away from this selection of artists and their works?
I would hope that they realise what we're doing. I would hope that they would see the quality of the works that we have on view. I really do believe they're exceptional, and that's why this exhibition is so worth doing.